So, welcome back guys to a brand new ARK news video here on the channel. Now today I've actually got a really exciting video for you guys, and the reason for that is it kind of links on from the next generation ARK videos I was making in January, and if you have no idea what that is, it's like the next phase for ARK, fixing the game, bringing new stuff, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what to expect before the release of all of the new ARK Genesis stuff in the Season Pass. Now you may even be watching this video and you don't even know what ARK Genesis is, but if you don't, it's a new Season Pass which is bringing new DLCs and dinos and stuff, but if you do, then obviously you don't need to hear about this first bit. Now as always, if you are excited for today's video, smash that like button. Let's try and hit over 800 likes. You have been absolutely smashing the like targets recently, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, as we have hit over 150,000 subscribers, and any more support means a lot to me. But anyway, let's get in with the video. So, as you guys will be able to see on your screen, the ARK Genesis Season Pass is available now for the Xbox One, the PS4 and the PC. They've also released an amazing trailer that I'll be putting at the end of the video if you haven't seen it. It shows you everything that we know so far coming with all of this stuff. But obviously this video isn't going to be based on Genesis. We're going to be looking at what's to come building up to the release of this, as the first DLC for Genesis doesn't even come out till December, so there's lots more to look forward to, and that is what we're going through. So, as you guys will see, Ced replied to the community here saying, "Humble thanks for tuning in. I'm excited for the future of ARK and happy to be on the ride. Fixing the game is going to be an ongoing priority, but we're happy to share new experiences with the ARK community." Now, if you don't know what he's replying to here, there was obviously the big stream that I did on my channel as well, which was talking about the release and showing the new trailer and stuff for the Genesis Season Pass. But what the Wildcard team have said is that fixing their game, the next generation of ARK, is their main priority, building up to the first release of the first DLC for Genesis, which is in December. Now, fixing the game comes under lots of different things. This is meshing, this is optimization, new TLCs for dinos that need it, such as the Carno. Everything like that all comes under fixing the game, and I'm going to be giving you the information that we know so far, what is going to be coming in these upcoming months building up to the release of the new DLC. So the first thing is about meshing, and this person said, "Tell me right now what is being done about meshing from a dev point." He has now replied saying meshing tool / mesh detection. Now, if you don't know, this was a tool added in an update about 4 to 5 months ago, and people are obviously complaining, saying nothing's really working with it, and you know, it still seems to be the same. But what people don't realise is there's a lot being developed from it behind closed doors to hopefully once and for all remove it from the game. And I'll be showing you guys this right now. So the same person said people mesh for loot. Right now duping is in the game and there's all these problems and stuff. Also the new map will reduce meshing due to people being busy building bases rather than meshing all plays a part and stuff. And he's saying this is over the past 4 months. Since we introduced the mesh detection, which was about 4 to 5 months ago, as I said, this isn't yesterday or last week or the Valguero launch. But honestly, I hope you stick around so we can chat again at a later point when meshing is fixed. So they do believe that meshing is going to be completely fixed for the game, which would be unbelievable. I've seen lots of things where the wildcard devs have said, you know, meshing is hopefully one day going to be completely out of the game. And if they can at least have that vision, you know something's being done about it. Because I remember a few months ago, the wildcard devs, before the team sort of changed around, used to say, this is just something to do with the map. This is never going to change. And to think now a whole new team has come in, and there's still some people from the same team, but you know, they've sort of built together as a new team, and meshing is actually going to be fixed one day, and that is the exciting thing, and hopefully this can be sorted before the new DLC is released. Now, moving on to the next part, TLC Phase 3. We've been talking about TLC Phase 3 for a very long time. I've made too many videos on it, and the reason why is I've made videos on it is because we've got information. As soon as I get information, I make a video, and it was all positive talking about TLC coming. But anyway, so this person said, so this is the priority list. Instead of investing into improvements and content and free content, use resources to improve stuff like, you know, server security, content like Scorched Earth Ascension, TLC 3, or even underwater bosses and stuff, or stuff from the game suggestions, but instead we get this pizza DLC. Now obviously this first bit was talked about before Valguero was released, but said reply said, guess you'll have to wait and see what content we have in store, including improvements and bug fixes. And a more recent one, which was very exciting to see, is Hay said, I think we can speak for most of us when you say there's way too many useless dinos in the game that don't do anything but take up memory. Will you guys be doing another TLC patch? I love all the old ones because they turn useless. Can you turn, like, you know, useless ones into useful ones? And he has said it's possible. It's been talked about for so long. I did do a post with about new dinosaurs / TLC refreshed every few months. You know, I wasn't saying this is exactly what had to happen, but it was voted number 2 on the game suggestions page, and the devs did reply in a community crunch. I was going to find it, but in the end I thought if you guys really want to go and find it, you can. But they did say this sounds like a fantastic idea. We really want TLC 3 to come to the game, but we need to sort out other things first, which was all of this new content. So in the middle between now and the release of the Genesis first DLC, we have got a lot to expect. We've, you know, optimizations is a huge thing he's going to be talking about. Improvements. We want to get ARK to the stage where it is smooth to play. We're not being kicked off constantly. Things aren't being taken offline. Dinos are a little bit more useful and look better in the game. The new maps don't have as much problems, and meshing isn't a problem anymore. Duping is another thing, which is going to be leading me on to the next big thing, which is talking about a rollback. So this person said, so if they roll back servers, does that mean that all the progress I just made will be lost? Please tell me that isn't, it makes me really sad if so. And he said, it is so. It's unfortunate, but it's the right thing to do given the situation, and it only applies to PvP. A lot of people that play single player or dedicated or whatever are getting worried about this rollback, if it's going to affect them. It will not affect you unless you play on the official servers. And if you're wondering why they're going to do a rollback, or if you don't even know what a rollback is, it's where they roll back servers to a long time to where something wasn't in, because they have a fix for the duplication glitch and everything, but they can't implement that now when there's already people with so much stuff. They have to roll back the servers to then put the update in, so then no one can do it, and then they lose loads of stuff. But then there's the problem of people that have played legit all this time and they could lose everything. So this is one thing that Wildcard have to make the decision on, and it is very, very scary, but we will see what happens. The other option was a whole total server wipe. I think that's been talked about a little bit less now, and it's more going towards rollbacks, but we will see later on in the game. So the next generation of ARK is slowly approaching us, guys, with work being made by the Wildcard devs every single day. Just try and relax, prepare for it, guys, because I know people say, like, the first thing anyone ever says to the Wildcard devs or someone who hasn't played it for ages is fix the game, and that's exactly what's happening. So just wait for it, it's happening. Try not to keep spamming them with fix the game, because that is what is going on. Maybe sometimes say, it's good to give them criticism on it, but when the only thing is just fix the game, then that's not going to solve anything. But it is happening, it's in the works, and I cannot wait to see the changes of what the game could look like. I'm mostly excited for TLC, but let me know what you guys are in the comment section down below for what you're most excited for. I am quickly going to be going through the new patch notes for the new update, which did go live. If you want to see, if you're interested, if you haven't done the update or something, but if you haven't, or if you're not interested in this and you are leaving the video right now, let's try and smash the 800 like target. Subscribe if you're new, but let's quickly go through the patch notes. So this is the new update which went live on the 8th, but then there has been also a server-side update which was added in a few days after, which people asked questions what it was, but there wasn't a client patch to download. Fixed at Xbox dedicated server failing to save on Valguero. Fixed issue with invisible ice wyverns on Valguero. Fixed issue with ice wyvern eggs appearing as boxes. Fixed occasional invisible brood mother. Long neck rifle armor penetration increased by 40%. Fabricated sniper rifle, armor penetration increased by 25%. Now, I feel like these are still, something's been broken with the long neck and fabricated sniper for a long time, since the update went live, and that is still, I think, in the QA. I'm not too sure, coming towards the new update soon, but I'll have to let you guys know when said does give some information. Ice Titan freeze ability reduced to 12 seconds. Plant-wide trap time reduced to 10 seconds. Shadow Stake light sensitivity removed. Forest Titan can no longer grab targets through tech shields. And the Forest Titan can no longer grab players who are piloting mechs. Anyway, that is the full video today about, I wasn't going to call it Next Generation ARK because that's what it was mainly called by the team before the whole wildcard team changed. So we're going to call it the next phase of ARK because that is what it is going to be, and I'm so excited. But anyway, smash a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And there's a new community crunch coming later today.